it's a very real thing. And when I attend to that need, life just looks better, right?
Yeah.
Same with any need. If you have a need that's really up, life is not going to look very great. So if you get that need attended to, it's just like, oh, so amazing. So the suggestion would be to self-connect and figure out what needs of yours at this period in your life are chronically being unmet. Right? Like what are the ones that you really think keep coming up in your heart circles or whatever? A heart circle is a resource that I love. That was on the
Can you
question.
share that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a very simple resource. It's a self-connection exercise to figure out what your needs are and what your feelings are. So this, you draw a circle and then a heart inside it, and you write your thoughts about the situation that's triggering you on the outside of the circle. You write your feelings on the inside of the circle, and you write your needs on the inside of the heart. Yeah. And this, if you don't know a lot of feelings because you haven't been working in NVC very long, you don't use a lot of descriptive words for your emotional landscape, that's totally normal. So you can go to the feelings list. And needs vocabulary is even more rare if you're not in the NVC circles yet. So there is a feeling list and a needs list, and you can reference those lists, and some of them will resonate when you're triggered. You're like, yes, that's it, and write it down in the circle. Or if it's a need, write it down in the heart. So if you would like, I can share those lists too, because if people don't know it, I think that's a...
Yeah, please do. What was the other part that said needs for the other side?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Let me do this first.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so can you see it?
Yeah.
Great. Feelings when your needs are met. Affectionate, excited, joyful, peaceful, exhilarated, confident, engaged, grateful, refreshed, hopeful, inspired. All sorts of beautiful words in there, feelings. And I've been doing this for a long time and I still can't write all of these feelings out. So looking at the list, yeah?
Jubilant.
Jubilant, yes. Now, can you see here, I changed it, feelings when needs when your feelings when your needs are not met?
Yeah.
Okay. And the burnt out, fatigued, disquiet, angry, aversion, annoyed, disconnected, vulnerable. I think vulnerable is actually beautiful. But anyway, sad, tense, pain, confused, afraid. Yeah? So all of these things can be quite nuanced and yearning, envious, jealous, longing. So when you're trying to do this heart circle, let me, I hope, sorry, Charity. Okay. And let's see. Let me do one more thing, actually, if I can. I think I have to, I want to show them the needs list before I go back to the heart circle. Is that okay?
Yeah, I would love to do this as an example. Just could we actually go through it
Sure.
and create it so people could also just maybe while they're watching it, they can get out a piece of paper and sort of see what it would look like to do that for themselves?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, do you see my screen now, the needs?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so this is a bit small though. Why is it so small? Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
Whee! Universal human needs. It's a beautiful list. So these are all of the things that you could have going wrong in your life. If these needs are met, you're going to feel amazing. If one of them is not met, you might feel really upset. really in pain. Here's freedom, autonomy, choice, ease, independence, community, belonging, communication, cooperation, equality, mutuality, participation, self-expression, humor, joy, play, pleasure, rejuvenation, sense of meaning, sense of self, authenticity, creativity, dignity, aliveness, challenge, consciousness, contribution. They're just beautiful, these needs. And if any one of them is not met, it can cause a big emotional reaction, because that's what the emotional system is there for, to get our attention to what's not being met here. So take this list as a reference, the needs list and also the feelings list. Oops, screen sharing has stopped. Okay. And here we go. Again, here's the feelings list. And take these lists as a help in doing the self-connection exercise to try to figure out what's going on with you. So this heart circle is very, very simple format. You just take out any piece of paper and write down what you're feeling on the inside of the circle, and use this to help you figure it out. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So would you like to do an example?
Yeah.
Okay. Before we do this, I'm going to open that again. List. Okay, what example would you like to go with?
Yeah, let's, maybe I could just do the example for myself. Like, okay, so I have my heart and my paper.
Perfect. Maybe you make the heart bigger, because sometimes
Bigger? Okay.
Yeah. I often find that my heart is too small when I do it.
Okay. I'll make a bigger heart. Okay. All right.
Great. Great. So you have a heart circle?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So what is, would you like me to screen share the heart circle, or you want to stay on
Sure.
this?
Yeah.
Great. So here we are. Here's the heart circle for me, and then this is the heart circle for the other side. So half of self-connection is spending time, if it's a conflict with another person, thinking about what might be going on for the other person. So start here with empathy for yourself. And then when we get all full of empathy for yourself, then we can venture into empathy for the other person. So let's just start at the beginning. So what are you feeling? What are your thoughts? What are your needs, in no particular order?
So start with thoughts. Is thoughts a good place to start?
Oh, yeah. I mean, do you want to give us a bit of context?
Yeah, so let's just say, like, I'm feeling insecure that I'm not an amazing interview host because I'm new at this, and you know, I get nervous because I don't know if I'm good at my job, or I'm gonna miss something, or I'm not perfect.
Great. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna try something, actually. I'm gonna try this digital. Why don't you write down on your piece of paper, and I have a digital one here that I'm gonna try to fill out. So, okay, so you're feeling, there's a drop down menu that can, like,
Oh, that's cool.
I heard you say you're feeling nervous. I'm looking for nervous.
Yeah,
I
nervous.
want to just be able to type it, but it says I can't. Shoot.
What about insecure?
Yes, that's a great feeling. I don't find these words. They're great words. Shoot. Okay, well, I wish it would let me type in here. I don't see that option. Let me try it. with the other one. Sorry, Charity, I haven't used this
Oh,
before.
that's okay.
My Jeannie made this for me. I think it was so cool.
I was wondering if she made that. Yeah, that's cool.
Type or choose would be.
I am gonna have to log out in about 15 minutes just to give you a heads up.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I cannot type in here. So why don't you
That's
just,
okay. Okay, I have 3 things I've written down.
okay, great. So go ahead, we'll do it and I'll stay on the video. So I'm just gonna be an empathy buddy here or an NVC coach.
Okay.
And so you're saying you're feeling insecure that you're not the perfect.
That I'm not perfect.
You're not perfect. Perfect. So write insecure inside the circle, outside the heart. And write nervous. I heard you say if you feel nervous. And then on the outside of the circle, write down, I'm not the perfect interviewer. Because that's a thought, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Great. And write down, I heard you say, I might miss something.
Yeah.
So that's also a thought. So write it down outside the circle. And is there anything else that you want me to hear?
Maybe it's like a little bit of tension or tense.
Awesome. Perfect.
That's a feeling.
That's a feeling. Yes. That's a bodily sensation. That is absolutely important. And
Okay.
feeling words are actually labels of sensations that we have in our bodies. So that's even more present. If you can go with a body sensation, where do you feel the tension?
Like maybe my chest and a little bit in my head.
Nice. So you can say tense in my chest and tension a little in my head. Perfect. Those would be feelings or physical sensations. And then, so what is the need that's up there? What is that feeling pointing to?
Need acceptance, I guess, is one.
Beautiful. Yeah. So write down acceptance inside the heart.
Acceptance.
Competency?
Yeah, like yeah, I guess competency. What's another word for that? Like,
Efficacy.
maybe professionalism. Like I feel like I'm yeah, I guess is a good word. Yeah, competent.
Yeah. Being professional, being responsible, trustworthy. I'm looking at the.
Yeah, and those are good words. Yeah, responsible. Mm-hmm. I guess like is liked, like a need.
Liked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. So that would give you. So if you don't know if something's a need or not, being liked is like, I'm not sure that's on the needs list. So what does that give you that you value?
Yeah, I guess it comes back to acceptance.
Yeah.
Acceptance.
So now it's come up twice. So underline it.
Okay.
Yeah. And every time you go through a thought and it brings you back down to acceptance, put another line around acceptance. And the more, like, if you get it, the more underlined it is, the more important you know it is for you. So you can really strategize about meeting that need for acceptance. Yeah. And some people have toxic friends, right? People who their thing is to be sarcastic and like banter and whatever, and maybe that actually isn't meeting your need for acceptance. I'm just making stuff up, but yeah. If that's impacting your life in a big way, maybe knowing that would be helpful for making more informed decisions about how you're spending your time. You know, like hang out with them once a week instead of 3 times a week or whatever. But you can start making informed decisions based on what these needs are. The more underlined it is in your heart circle, the more important, the more it's coming up for you.
Wow. So making informed decision based on what your needs are.
Yeah. And Newt said, he's like, when you get it, if you have like acceptance, say, is a need, write it on a Post-it note and stick it on your bathroom mirror. He's like, I'm not joking. This knowledge of seeing your needs up front and center first thing in the morning, of like, how am I, you just start training your brain to figure out how to go in that direction. It's like, this is the direction. You go, oh yeah, orient, compass, got it. Thanks for the reminder.
So beautiful. It's like case closed.
Yeah.
We can all go home.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and it's just a beautiful way of giving to yourself, and then to the world around you. Subsequently, you know.
I love that because it's such a simple exercise, but it's so powerful at the same time.
I'm so pleased that you feel that way.
Yeah.
I'm always astounded at the simplicity of the wisdom. You know, often
Totally.
those big, amazing aha moments are kind of like, oh, it's actually not that hard to say, but to really understand the depth and the impact that it can have is just transformative.